Feels like we say it every week, but another massive weekend of rugby. Stephen Halls. First up, Aussie7s, third in Vancouver, beating Fiji. What did you make of the performance over there in Canada?
Yeah, well, it's been nice to see them stay in that top four for two tournaments in a row.
Three tournaments in a row.
Sorry, including Sydney. So, yeah, I think they're sitting third or fourth at the moment in the world rankings. And yeah, unlucky, but they played against the Kiwis who went on to win it, and we know how hard they are to beat. We've only beaten them one out of the last 20 times. So we're going to need to improve that record when we get to Rio, if we are a chance, obviously. But there's a lot of signs of improvement. As I said last time, they've got a lot more players in their program, their squad now. They're able to blood a few players in different tournaments, and we're starting to see a few of those players really stand out. Some really key improvers in Boyd Killingsworth and Sam Myers and Henry Hutchinson. These guys are getting better and better.
Rio inching ever closer. Super Rugby action. We had the Reds and Rebels on Saturday night. An improved effort by a new generation of Reds, if you want to call it that, a new era for them with this co-interim head coaches. But they didn't go for the drop goal at the end. They didn't go for it. What did you make of that? McIntyre went into the pocket. They said that there was cramping afterwards. What were your thoughts?
Look, I feel for Jake McIntyre because they're not winning and the 5'8" always gets the blame. But he's going to have to improve, as everyone in that side does. And he's a young guy, and he probably doesn't deserve the scrutiny he's getting because there's a lot of other players in that side that need to improve. But I would have liked to have seen him take the shot at the drop goal. If you put yourself back there, have a crack. If you miss, mate, well, that's fine. You've had a go. But the fact that he then passed to Karevi and now everyone's talking about it. If he missed the drop goal, they would have said, oh, well, he had a go. But now they're saying, oh, he should have done it, he should have done this. He'll learn from that experience like the Reds players will. Pretty gutsy from them. They were down 13-0 after... 13-0 after a really short period of time, and they fought back. So they probably turned a corner when it came to energy and attitude, which is what they got criticised the week before. Now they've got to try and turn that into some wins.
The Force Brumbies kicked off the weekend in Perth. Force, they showed some entertaining rugby. Ben Tupperway getting over for a very enterprising try, but the Brumbies now the real test for them. Everyone's talking about their title credentials. They go over to Cape Town to face the Stormers. What do you make of your old team and how they're shaping for this 2016 season?
Well, they've done everything right in the first 3 weeks. Their scrums outstanding, their line-out's really good. They've got players around the front of the line-out. They've got a strong rolling maul, which they had all last year. They've got players out wide that can score tries. So at the moment, you're saying they're the complete package, but they go to South Africa, and that's always a tough test over there. But yeah, this is a good test for the Brumbies. It can really set up their season. If they go over there, have a couple of wins, and come home, well, they'll come home with so much confidence, knowing that they're 4 or 5 from 5, they're going to be hard to stop. As long as they don't get injuries, I can't see too many sides getting them.
Well, mate, you'll be watching that game in the middle of the night, undoubtedly. Of course, a new father, young Daisy, born on Friday. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So you're up early. Is that what the tired eyes are for? Just watching too much rugby or sleepless nights?
A bit of both. It's our third child, so I'm kind of a little bit used to it, but actually, no, I'm not. It's been 5 years since we've got a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a baby. You never get used to sleepless nights, but it does help with Super Rugby.
Well, mate, congratulations. And you can follow all the previews leading to a big round 4 of Super Rugby action. Stephen Halls, thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.